On the early morning of St. Patrick's Day of 1990, individuals disguised as Boston's police officers broke into the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum and made off with 13 priceless paintings. This daring theft became the most successful art heist in modern history, and to this day it remains unsolved. Today we're here with one of the suspects in connection with the heist, Jerry Kaplan. Mr. Kaplan, sometime in the early 1990s, the San Diego FBI's office began to investigate you in connection with the Boston Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, correct?
Yes.
Subsequently, the San Diego FBI's office ordered you to take a polygraph test. What was the outcome of the polygraph test?
Well, in a way I passed it, in a way I didn't.
In addition, Mr. Kaplan, you allege that the San Diego FBI's office bugged your phones and harassed various family members.
Yes.
So in essence, Mr. Kaplan, you became a suspect in the biggest art heist in the history of the United States of America.
That's right.
Why is that, Mr. Kaplan? Who do you think the U.S. government, why do you think, I should say, the U.S. government believes you to be the mastermind behind the museum's heist?
Well, growing up in Boston, I had many good connections with, different people, syndicate people that I grew up with, and...
Are you talking about the Patriarca family?
Could be.
Are you talking about Whitey Bulger?
Not that guy.
But members of the Irish mob?
Irish and Italian mob.
Okay. Now, do you have any idea how long the FBI's investigation lasted?
Could have been anywhere from 3 to 4 years.
Now, is it true that in order to clear your name, you have recently contacted FBI Special Agent Michael Kelly from the Boston office?
That's right.
Now, are you an FBI informant?
No way in hell.
Okay. Now, are you cooperating with the government in trying to find out what happened to the paintings?
Not in that sense. I just want to clear my name.
Very good. Now, so what exactly do you wish to accomplish with this interview?
Number one, I want people to know I never had anything to do with it. Yes, I'm an antique dealer and I love art, but I would never ever steal from a museum and take away the great feeling that people have when they come to a museum. That is something that I would never do. Now,
Mr. Kaplan, I must ask you this. Are you the mastermind behind the heist, or do you have any information about the heist?
I have no information about the heist. I wish I was the mastermind, and then I would have made a lot of money, but I'm not.
So, if not you, who do you think did it?
I believe these were people that didn't know what they were doing. They thought they could do it, and they thought they could make some money on the deal. It wouldn't be people that were very, very smart, because you very, very hard to unload paintings like that.
Now, do you have any knowledge where the paintings are stored?
I wish I did, but I don't.
Now, how do you think these paintings are stored? In other words, how do you think they have survived all these years?
Well, I'm sure the people who have them basically have them in their homes, and they're just living with it because they're not going to be able to sell it because everything is too hot.
Now, you mentioned about the paintings being cut out from the frames. Why do you think the thieves have done that?
Well, because most of the frames probably in the museum, and I've seen a lot of museums, they're very, very big, they're very, very heavy, and they couldn't move them around so good. They just wanted to get in and get out.
Now, there's been conflicting statements about how many individuals participated in the heist. Some estimates have been 2, some 4. In your opinion, how many individuals do you think it would take to commit such a heist?
First of all, I think whoever was put up to the heist, it was 2 people, they said, and there's only one person that probably put them up to it. And I can guarantee you, whoever put them up to it, they never tell tales, because I guarantee you these two people are not around anymore, and probably underground.
You mean that these people probably have been killed?
I'm sure. You know, anybody smart enough to pull the heist off, just don't leave another track to go.
Now, Mr. Kaplan, isn't it true that prior to the date of the heist, you actually traveled from San Diego, California to Boston, Massachusetts?
Yes, I did. I traveled the week of when the heist was done, and a lot of things happened. But I was with one woman for the whole week, and she talked to the FBI, and she was my alibi, and it was the truth.